Oklahoma opens as a 6.5 point favorite at home against Oklahoma State. And when you look at it in terms of just blindly looking at this game, 5-5, 7-3, how are Oklahoma that high of a favorite against Oklahoma State? Am I buying into the spread? Not really, but with the fact that I don't really know what I'm getting out of Oklahoma State, it's kind of making me want to take Oklahoma's side. Let's start with Oklahoma's last two performances, with a loss to West Virginia and a loss to Baylor, both by combined 6 points. And then we'll head to Oklahoma State, where they won by 6 and lost by 21 to Kansas and Iowa State. Then we'll kind of wrap it up, and I'll let you guys know at the end of the video what my official prediction is. So, Oklahoma is currently number 41st in the country in third down conversions. Against West Virginia last week on the road, they went 1 for 11. If I had to bet money on Oklahoma going 1 for 11 on third down conversions again this week, it's not happening. And that's large part to the reason that Oklahoma was upset last week against West Virginia. West Virginia just out controlled them, really. Had the ball 37 minutes compared to Oklahoma's 22 minutes in that game. Again, 1 for 11 on third down is not going to help your time of possession at all. Let's go back 2 weeks ago against Baylor. You had 500 yards of offense, and you still managed to lose because you turned the ball over 3 times. So last week it was 1 for 11 on third down. The week before it was a turnover problem. If they can just play half decent and put a game together where you convert on third downs, don't turn the ball over more than once or twice, or just come out even on the turnover battle, you should win this game against Oklahoma State. Because let's look at their last 2 games. Last week, 1 for 14 on third downs. I don't know why these teams want to go 2 for 25 combined on third down last weekend. You would think at this point in the season, when you're both ranked in the top, well, Oklahoma's 41st, Oklahoma State's number 90 in third down conversion. So, not ideal, but, you're top 100 at least, if that means anything to you. Why you couldn't convert on third down last week, I have no idea. But same thing I said about Oklahoma. Is Oklahoma State going to go 1 for 14 on third downs this weekend? No. So I'm going to go with pretty as easy as it can get. Win third down, you win the game. +3 in the turnover battle last weekend against Iowa State. Iowa State turned the ball over 5 times. That's large part why Oklahoma State won this football game, because you're not going to win it going 1 for 14 on third down, but when Iowa State gives you 3 extra possessions and you're able to capitalize off those, you're going to win games, especially when you only have 245 yards of offense. I don't know how the hell that happens. That's probably why you put a beat-up Spencer Sanders in this game. It blows my mind. I don't know how you win with those stats, but you do. Oklahoma State versus Kansas. You had 4 turnovers. You lose this game by 21 points. You had 4 turnovers. You were outgaining time of possession 35 minutes to 24 minutes, and you allowed 554 yards of offense. You're not going to win a game like that. You're going to give up 37 points, exactly like you did, coming off of a 48-point loss to Kansas State. Now, comparing these teams just straight up, Oklahoma State, number 9, third down defense. Oklahoma State, number 10 in red zone offense. Oklahoma, number 35 in red zone offense. Oklahoma State, number 24 in scoring offense. And Oklahoma is number 42 in scoring offense. Oklahoma State averaging 35 points per game. Oklahoma's averaging 32 points allowed per game. Both teams are at 29 and 30. They're as even as it gets, except for in the win-loss column. These guys, very, very, very inconsistent. Oklahoma gets beat by 49, goes on the road, beats Kansas by 10. Oklahoma State gets beat by 48, goes on the road, loses to Kansas by 21. Oklahoma State beat Iowa State 20-14. Oklahoma beat Iowa State 27-13. Oklahoma State beats Texas 41-34. Like I said, Oklahoma loses to Texas 49-0. The teams, their seasons, 2022 for these guys, have not made any sense at all. Oklahoma State was in a really good position to go fight for the Big 12 title. Then you lose in double overtime to TCU. Then you lose to Kansas State by 48. You've lost your last 3 road games if you're Oklahoma State. And I don't think that's a thing where you're looking at Alabama and Mississippi State where they just can't play on the road. They're just struggling. And Spencer Sanders being beat up isn't helping them. But here's my concern for Saturday is This is Spencer Sanders. I believe this is his senior year. I believe he's done after this year. Yeah, senior. So I don't think he's coming back. He may have, that 5th-year senior rule or COVID year or whatever. Spencer Sanders is going to play on Saturday. His last game against Oklahoma, this big rivalry game in Norman, in Memorial Stadium. Spencer Sanders is going to play on Saturday, which is why I want to take Oklahoma State plus 6.5. Where my concern comes in is, can he finish the game? If Oklahoma can get to him, just cause any type of, pain in that shoulder, he might not be able to finish the game. And I promise you, he's going to go on the field and die trying. But that coaching staff, that medical staff may look at him and go, dude, you're going to have to be the leader from the sideline. Like last week, he comes in late third quarter, throws a touchdown with about 10 minutes or 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, gets the go-ahead. They hang on, they win that game. That was a defensive game, a defensive win for Oklahoma State. It's probably going to have to be that same way. Oklahoma State, like I said, number 9 in third down defense. Oklahoma's number 41 in third down offense. Winner of third down, win the turnover battle, you're going to win the game. If you can win a game with 245 yards of offense, then you can win this game on Saturday. But you have to have a huge performance out of your defense. And Mike Gundy said it in his post-game press conference. Something about a guy playing injured out there makes everybody just want to fight for that guy. That's what Oklahoma State is doing. My concern is, can Spencer Sanders finish the game? If Spencer Sanders can finish the game, I like them to keep this close. I like the plus 6.5. If he can't finish it, excuse me, I'm going to go with Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma will win. I'm going to lean Oklahoma to cover just because I don't know the Spencer Sanders situation. If you tell me Spencer Sanders is 100% healthy, I may pick Oklahoma State outright. I don't think Oklahoma State is going to have a healthy Spencer Sanders. I don't know what his situation is. So for now, on Monday, I'm going with Oklahoma. Let me know in the comment section how you guys see this game playing out. I think it'll be very, very close. I'm really looking forward to it. We got lots more games to talk about this week, so please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're closing in on 350. We hit 300 last week, so let's try to bang the 350 this week. Thanks, guys.